Call the meeting to order. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keogh, resolved that the regular meeting commence at the hour of 7 p.m. And be it further resolved that council acknowledges that we are meeting in the Robinson Spirit Treaty area on lands that have been traditionally used by several Indigenous nations. But we would like to pay special recognition to our closest Indigenous neighbors, the community of Bikagon Nishnabek and Nemizigamik Nishnabek First Nations. We wish to recognize the long history of the First Nation and Métis people in our region specifically and show respect to them today. All in favor? Carried. Any additions or deletions to the agenda? No. Any disclosure of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? Seeing none. Approval of the agenda. Moved by Councillor Keogh, second by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the agenda be approved as circulated. All in favor? Carried. Delegations or presentations? No. Adoption of the minutes. Moved by Councillor Kotick, second by Councillor Ruff. Resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting held March 26th, 2025 are adopted as circulated. All in favor? Carried. Petitions, correspondence. Moved by Councillor Keogh, second by Councillor Ruff. Resolved that correspondence item 08-01 be received and filed. All in favor? Carried. Reports and committees. Moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the minutes of the meeting of the Manitouwadge Public Library Board held February 24th, 2025 be accepted as received. All in favor? Carried. Verbal updates. I haven't got much tonight other than I want to say thanks to Public Works for such great snow removal this winter. I mean, if they weren't moving snow because of a storm, they were actually moving it out of a lot of places that are, I mean, intersections that are hard to see, and you know, that type of thing. So thanks for that. And other than that, I want to declare winter officially over. Okay, so that's all I got. Over to DAO.
Thank you. Well, I'm very happy to hear that winter's over, except there's still a lot of snow out there, but there's not going to be any more heading our way. So just a few updates. Tricia Boylo and myself submitted an application to the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation this week to request $12,000 to assist with Rendezvous Days. So combined with council's contribution of $15,000, we are sitting very nicely for the 3-day event to be held at the beginning of August. And we're quite confident that the application will be approved. Staff are meeting with TBT Engineering tomorrow morning to talk about the next phase of projects at the Recreation Center. Rugged Air was in town last week and put on some capping to assist with water runoff from the roof over the spring. So hopefully there's no leaks in the library. They are still a long way from being completed. As you know, they have the arena roof to complete, but they still have a lot of flashing work and eaves trough to complete on the library portion of the roof. And they still need to do the Zamboni roof on the building. And also Tyler Brewster and I are working with TBT Engineering with regard to the Manitou Road project. We had it about 90% ready to tender, and as is typical, there were some amendments that needed to be made, and so we're working with TBT Engineering to get it back to 90% so that we can have that project tendered and some work started on that this year. That's all from me, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, over to business. Moved by Councillor Kotick, second by Councillor Ruff. Whereas millions of Canadians give their time through formal and informal types of volunteering, and whereas the Township of Manitouwadge's volunteers are individuals, families, workers, retirees, committee members of all ages and backgrounds, excuse me, and whereas volunteers provide mentorship to our children, support those feeling isolated, beautify our green spaces, fundraise for our charitable organizations, and assist in supporting families, friends, neighbors, and strangers within our community. And whereas the collective result of the work done by volunteers who not only participate in various committees and boards appointed by council, but also contribute to our community to better the lives of people in our town, making Manitouwadge a beautiful place to live, work, and play, and a more desirable place to live. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Jim Moffat, on behalf of the Manitouwadge Council, do hereby declare April 27th to May 3rd, 2025 as National Volunteer Recognition Week in the Township of Manitouwadge, and urge my fellow colleagues and citizens of Manitouwadge to recognize the crucial role played by volunteers in our community. All in favor? Carried. Bylaws? No. Motion, notice of motion? No. Closed session? Okay. Moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Keogh, whereas section 239(4) of the Municipal Act 2001 SO 2001 C25 provides that before holding a meeting or part of a meeting that is to be closed to the public, a municipality or local board or committee of either of them shall state by resolution the fact of holding the closed meeting and the general nature of the matter to be considered at the closed meeting. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this meeting is hereby closed to the public as the subject matter being discussed falls under the following section. Section 239(2)B, personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees, CAO recruitment. And section 239(2)B, personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees, the Manitouwadge Recreation Trails Advisory Committee member appointment. One committee member vacancy. All in favor? Carried.